So here we go, guys. Let's get right into uniform. So guess who we're playing up against? The Denver Nuggets.
Sure did. Wore us out. In a good way? Oh, sure. I mean, we had too much attention.
Good, MP.
Let's see if we can have a better game than we did last year. Wake.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. So here's Miami's starting group. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for Denver, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Launches it. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gordon's got the game going with his first points of the game for Denver. Mitchell kicks to Hero. Back to Mitchell.
One counter with another 3.
Wiggins. It's hauled in by Watson. Murray scanning the floor. Six on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off the shot. Jokic, no good. The Heat, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles. Powell sets a screen for Mitchell. Wide open. That shot missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Murray,
No, that's not my hairstyle.
Powell against Murray. 2 points. That one goes.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Pass to Powell. Takes a three. And again, it's the Heat missing. Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Fires for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Hero with it. Hardaway picks him up. Powell feeling it out a bit. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Outside Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic, and it's good off the glass.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now, here's Adebayo. Hero, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clark taking a minute to talk Jamal Murray here. A talented guard.
Get on him, get on him, get on him, get on
him.
Yeah, when he's been healthy, he's been dynamic and almost unstoppable as a scorer. And, you know, sometimes the injuries show up, and that's part of the landscape of being a pro athlete at times. I know it's been frustrating for him, but he continues to persist and persevere, which is a credit to him. But when he's healthy, boy, he's a special and clutch shot maker.
Block him.
Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Watson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Go for 2. Go for 2.
Mitchell. Hero passes to Wiggins.
Now 3. Now 3.
And it's Denver with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Now Mitchell, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. And a wide-open look for Hero. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Watson. Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Watson.
Block the 3.
Now, here's Jokic.
Let him score.
Lays it up off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Heat trail by 9. Outside, Hero. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Inside, here's Murray. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Watson.
Shoot.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. His three-pointers off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going to
block them.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. Earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Mitchell. Following the score by Aaron Gordon. That shot misses.
Fucking keep going for 3s.
Watson with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots. It also altered a ton of shots.
Stolen by Hero.
Art.
It's hauled in by Gordon. Look for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Davion Mitchell. The Heat trail by 11. Adebayo finds MP to end the cold streak. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jaquez with the steal. To the paint. Here's MP. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 11-footer. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For the Nuggets, Johnson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bruce Brown in for Murray. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. Hi, Shams. Thanks a lot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Jokic. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Jokic. And Christian Brown subbed in for Peyton Watson. And then for Miami, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Fontecchio in for Tyler Hero. Ware finds Fontecchio. Shot clock at 6. They need this. MP, no good. Denver leading by 18. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Jovic passes to MP. To the left side wing. To the inside. Here's Ware. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Down low, and P's there. And the basket by Gordon.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
MP against Brown. It's good.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. 17-point game. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin?
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allen. Down low. Here's MP. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Denver leading by 15.
Hey, at least we're getting some points now.
Brown outside. another miss by Denver.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Pelicans. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And you know, for the Heat, they're still in that adjustment process. It's early in the year, but they've certainly established themselves as one of the elite teams in our league.
Murray's checked in for Brown. Heat also with a sub. Powell's checked in. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Nuggets making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Now Valanciunas hasn't made one yet. Pass to Holmes. Here's Murray. Shoots it. Like it's 6. From outside the arc. Cranes the three-pointer.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
MP, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Get a bucket, come on.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jovic drains it from beyond the arc. Jovic has got 5.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Murray, no good. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Then there's Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. It's Najee in at the 4. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the 2nd. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now here's Valanciunas. Still without a basket. Jacks up a 3. Brown's shot is off. The Heat trail by 13. It's Powell on the wing. MP deciding where to go with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Murray kicks to Jones. Lets it go with the 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Jaquez has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP passes to Jovic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jovic has got 7.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
And another miss by Denver. The Heat trail by 11. On the wing, MP. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. To the middle, here's Murray. And it's Miami with the rebound.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
MP outside. Tries a 3. And Jones pulls it down.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Brown, the pass to Jones. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, They'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they improve over the offseason.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The Heat trail by 11. Now, here's MP. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Nuggets, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
The Heat making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. Trying to end the drought. Got a piece of it. To the inside. MP, no good. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Murray, good.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by MP. Murray, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Rejected by Murray. Brown deciding where to go with it. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Fontecchio. No scoring in this one. Here's MP. Here's Ware. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Christian Brown. Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is checked in for Khalil Ware. And it's Tyler Hero.
Fucking hell.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Fontecchio. Powell outside. MP outside. Fades. Another miss by MP.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Hardaway from outside. Jokic, lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
MP inside. He's covered by Murray. MP kicks to Hero. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP against Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Heat on offense. Pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And then for Miami, Wiggins comes in for Powell. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for MP. With the second effort, in deep, Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more meaningfully. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Down low, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
A well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Fontecchio. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Hero looking around. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either. The Nuggets shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And here is Johnson. Back to Jokic. Clock at 4. Hardaway for 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's the triple. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Outside Gordon. Jokic with his screen on Wiggins. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jaquez outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Adebayo. Hero against Johnson. Here's Mitchell. Yes, that goes in. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Mitchell outside. Wiggins outside. And here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
The first one falls.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Jokic, that drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd assist on the night. Hero with it. No good on the triple. And so it's Denver in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Denver Nuggets.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
Unfortunately, no Kobe White for them, a guy who gives them a spark, can score in bunches. His contributions cannot be overlooked.
White also does a pretty good job of running the offense. It's a tough break. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Murray. Jokic inside. Adebayo on him. Jokic with the bucket.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker as a matchup is a nightmare.
Here's Powell. Wiggins outside. Adebayo down low. Jokic defending. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Pass to Jokic. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Adebayo against Jokic. Again, Adebayo missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you, Kevin.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. And here's Wiggins after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. Jokic against Adebayo. Count it. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Hardaway passes to Jokic. Here's Murray. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has 6.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time, and the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Pass to Jokic. A 3-ball. Norman Powell with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
You know, Andrew Wiggins is getting better at recognizing what's available from the defense in these screen and roll sets.
Now, here's Watson. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Powell gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Powell's got 5 points so far.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Watson for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Watson.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Adebayo. And that one's good. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Heat call time here. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Mitchell outside. Wiggins surveying the floor. Powell outside. 6 to shoot. Launches from deep. Denver grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Adebayo with the screen on Hardaway. Wiggins outside. Adebayo against Jokic. Here's Wiggins. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, that was quality defense, but
And some changes here for the Heat. MyCareer, as he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins, and MP subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Brown against MP. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Pass to Jokic from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Jaquez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now MP. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's MP. 6 points for him. Pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A volume shooter from deep. Powell will take that shot every time.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Down kicks to Jokic. Sinks the three-pointer. Jokic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
Pass to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP inside. Brown's there. And that one's good. MP.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Denver making a switch here. Holmes checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Khalil Ware's checked in for Adebayo. MP against Brown, and the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Fontecchio's coming in for Norman Powell. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Johnson gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
MP up top. He's covered by Brown. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. The 3 from MP. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Brown from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 11 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. And taken away by Brown. Over to the wing. Holmes wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Pass to Jovic. MP outside. He tries for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Back to Johnson. Holmes passes to Johnson. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Athletic play by Brown, going up top.
.56 seconds left in the third. MP passes to Ware. Back to MP. That's short off the rim. Up top, Brown. Covered by MP. Brown wide open. Off target with his three. The Heat shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. MP passes to Jaquez. Pass to MP. 4 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Back to Jaquez. Now, here's MP.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Nuggets on top, running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And it's
that was why the arena looks so familiar to me.
The game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And
that's why I feel
delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly
they got
fought
the
contest.
advantage of Colorado. That's why.
It's going to be Brown and Johnson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Bruce Brown. It's Kaji in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
I love the ball movement there.
I'm just going to work on getting assists. I don't care about the points anymore.
And here is Brown. Johnson outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Jaquez. Johnson can't hit. So it's Miami now. Powell kicks to Ware. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And Jovic gets it to go.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Screened by Valanciunas. Johnson outside. Out to the wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The Nuggets with another miss.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. MP, no good.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold.
Wow. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Jaquez. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
You know, I'd rather get 10 points than nothing, so...
MP against Brown. MP passes to Jovic.
No, that's it. I'm going low.
MP left side. Back to Jaquez. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Connects from three-point range.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Here's Valanciunas. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. From 13, Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Inside, here's MP. Powell outside. Here's Jaquez. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Now here's Johnson. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. But giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
MP, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now, here's Adebayo. Powell for 3. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for the Heat. Mitchell comes in for MP. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Valanciunas sets a screen for Johnson. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Pickett. Valanciunas dishes to Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Denver making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
I've seen a better performance
The
than
free
this.
throw drops for Valanciunas. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development. Run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And so here's Denver. The Heat getting the bucket. Holmes with a screen on Hero. A nice shot by Brown.
Brown's a solid shooter, but a lot of his points come inside the painted area.
Brown against Hero. A three-pointer. Wiggins gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
No good from Valanciunas. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Powell kicks to Hero. No good with the triple. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. They get passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Hero. Fires the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And Miami shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Sinks the triple.
Norman Powell has grown dramatically as a playmaker. He's dangerous with the rock in his hands as a scorer and dime dropper.
Pass to Valanciunas. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Here's Pickett after the basket by Davion Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Holmes setting the pick for Brown. And here is Holmes. No good from outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Hero kicks to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Pickett. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Adebayo with a screen on Brown. Outside, Adebayo. And it's Denver with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get passes to Valanciunas. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
I think everybody in the building expected them to make that collective shot.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Thanks, guys. Tough sledding for you tonight, MP, as you couldn't get going on offense. What do you look to build on after a loss like this?
You get my interview.
There's so much to build on after a loss like this. You know, you just got to forget about the bad stuff and throw it away and start again tomorrow. Each and every one of us is capable of greatness, and we need to prove that next time out, so we will.
Can't wait, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
That was my worst game I've ever played.